What is up, y'all? It is your boy Weep Healer back in the house with some more Clash of Clans with my Town Hall level 9. Gonna show you guys a few upgrades that I'm working on at the moment. Did drop back to Crystal 2. Crystal 1 was a little tough, just not finding a lot of raids, and Crystal 2 seems to be having better loot, so hopefully we can continue to get some good stuff there and upgrade the base as accordingly. Got my last mortar going up to a level 7, got my first air defense going up to a 7, my dark elixir storage going up to a 6, and my first archer tower going to 11. That's gonna be pretty cool. Can't wait to get to that. Still thinking about a time frame for Town Hall 10. It's probably going to be, I would say, after the new year. I don't know if I could do this in a month and a half. I'm going to max out basically all my defenses and all the buildings and spells and troops as far as I can go. The walls, I'm definitely going to skull cap them. I'm not sure I'm going to go up much further than that, but that's to be decided. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. I don't want to just jump to 10 and, you know, not have the proper base set up, because I will probably want to get into Masters League at that point with better troops. But as you can tell, we did finish a nice war. We did pretty good, actually. We won 21-5. Our last 5 wars have been basically shutouts. The 6th war right there, you can see that we lost by 1 point. That was a rough one, unfortunate event. We still should have won that war. But dude, our record is just unbelievable. No one even attacks us. I did change the war start time. And it really affects our wars, because we can just jump in right away, and we have like 3 or 4 guys attacking, getting, you know, 2 and 3 stars at a time, and people just don't even come in and attack us. So 26-7, 21-7, 24-0, 24-5, 21-5. It's just been unbelievable. So I will show you a few highlights. Aimbot wanted in the video, and I said, you know what? You can get in there if you want, bro. He's our number 1. He was going right into the anus right there. 86% 2-star. Pretty nice Town Hall 10 going against the Town Hall 10, and he just did some work, man. Go wiping it. He did drop some hogs on the bottom, trying to get into the center and lure out the clan castle troops, but he didn't even really have to. The golems here, he does have level 5 P.E.K.K.A.s now. Unbelievable, man. He brought 3 of them with him, and I dropped the golem in his clan castle for him, so we were saving some spaces and letting him use the level 5 P.E.K.K.A.s. But I just love level 6 wizards, man. That's one of the reasons why I want to get to a Town Hall 10, because it's going to make go wiping just so much better. And the freeze spell, man, I don't have the freeze spell. It's sometimes tough going against Town Hall 10s because of those multi-targeted Inferno Towers. They do make things a little rough, but nice free spell right there to get him into the center of the base. And then this jump spell worked out absolutely fantastic. He was able to get into the center, knock out that Town Hall. As you can see, the Barb King right there doing some work, knocking him out. Everything jumps back out. The free spell worked perfectly, and then basically the troops just do fantastic work. Look at him running around that side, getting into the top corner of the base right here to take out that extra few spots for the 50%. And that's a really nice raid right there. He just came in, did some work. I loved how they jumped into the center to take out the Town Hall, jumped back out in order to go up to the top of the base. I have not seen the AI do that too much. I thought they would just continue to go in and try to at least hit the Inferno Tower that's there, or the 2 Teslas. But I don't know. They just went up top, and the P.E.K.K.A.s are taking a huge amount of damage, and they just soak it all up, man. They got a ton of hit points, and they're so powerful. They just one-hit stuff. Pop right there, knocking out that Archer Tower. Knocking out the elixir drill. I mean, they're unbelievable. I absolutely love watching the P.E.K.K.A.s just pop one-shots, man. It makes me smile. And I can't wait to do that myself. So that's a beautiful raid right there. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Basically, it's just the troops going around the sides, knocking out that Dark Elixir storage, popping that Expo as well. The Expos have a lot more hit points than I thought they would, especially at level 4s. I was talking with a couple of my clanmates, wondering if we should upgrade the Expos. Expos at level 1 are kind of really poo. They're kind of just more of an intimidation factor. Level 2s are decent. Level 3s are where they start getting really nice, especially, you know, against barching and things like that in your farming base. And in wars, I would say level 3s are okay, but level 4s is really where they come into play, definitely in defense, and do a lot of work against your troops. A lot of people will be go wiping at this stage. If they're ballooning, you could probably knock them out pretty good with a couple of those Expos. I know they only shoot 1 target at a time, so if you're spamming in a ton of loons, sometimes it's a little difficult, but at any rate, it is a nice piece of equipment to have, level 4s. So let's go into Cernak right now. He came back in. This guy's been in a little bit of a funk lately. He's in and out. I know he's in school right now, so he's having a tough time getting on daily, and I understand that. School comes first, but bro, this is Clanimals. You got to come with it, bro. But he went nice drag raid right here. Needed to get that confidence boost up, and I was psyched for him, man. He had a really good raid, knocking out that air defense, the bottom left air defense, and the Dragons just finally decided not to go full retard on him, which is fantastic. He had a few raids where they were like going straight for the Town Hall, and then they just took a right. They're like, screw you, I don't want to hit the Town Hall. It was like unbelievable. Like they're right smack there, ready to go, and then they turn, and you end up with a 1-star, you know, like 51%, whereas you could have knocked out the Town Hall and gotten yourself to your 2 stars. So pretty rough, unfortunately. I've seen some dragons do some crazy things, and they definitely did some for him, but this drag raid is absolutely fantastic. Most of them are pumped into the center. There are a few, one on either side that didn't make it into the center, but just doing some good work. They got onto that Town Hall. There's an air defense up on the top right that is doing a little bit of work, but now they're out of range. It was out of range from the Town Hall, and that's why he decided to attack from that bottom, which was very, very good. So we got the 2-star right here. 30 seconds left. We'll speed it up just a little bit to get into the rest of the raid. Dragons are a little slow sometimes. I know they're pretty powerful, and then once they get onto a building, they take it out relatively quickly, but they're slow to move, and sometimes it makes it a little painful to watch. But nicely done, Cernak. Welcome back, bro. We're happy to have you. As soon as you can keep continuing to play daily, we'd love to have you in the wars as well, man. You're doing some good work right there. So last but not least, we're going to show one of my war raids. I had a really, really fun one against one of their lower guys. I needed the war stars. I want to try and get the 150 for the achievement. I was sitting on 142, and I said, you know what? Let me pop this guy real quick. I think I can 3-star, and it turned out to be a perfect go wipe attack. Spread the golems out absolutely perfectly. Got most of the defenses on the top to lock onto them. Dropped in the wizards sporadically and accurately, I would say, onto buildings. I wanted to pop as many as I could easily, and then take out that wall. I ended up working on both walls. I didn't even realize that I popped both walls open. I was too concerned with watching the wizards on the sides, making sure they took out those buildings before I dropped in the P.E.K.K.A.s and my heroes. I want them to get funneled into the center of the base. You do not want anything going on the outside, and it did work out perfectly. So the jump spell did work. I plan on using it on 2 walls. That's why I dropped it right into that smack center right there, and it did work over those 2, but one of them was already gone. Look at all these wizards in the middle, man. I dropped a rage right into that cannon. I'm like, mortar, sorry. I figured we'd have a ton of wizards right there. They'd be able to pop stuff off and hopefully kill it really quickly, but a lot of them did get knocked out by that mortar that's left on the left. That one did a little bit of work on my whiz, and unfortunately knocked out a bunch of them, but the P.E.K.K.A.s are still going. We've got golems still going. I've got my Barb King. Archer Queen's doing a little bit of work on that left. The Golem's soaking up most of that damage there, which was a beautiful thing. And I knew at this point we would get the 3 stars. It was just a matter of time. Everything doing their thing pretty much. P.E.K.K.A.'s popping open a wall on that right-hand side. And basically the Golem's soaking up bottom damage. And the Barb King doing a little bit of work against his Barb King. Level 15, I gotta say, is such a sponge. Unbelievable amount of hit points, and it's like a strong golem where they just rip, man. They're so strong and powerful when they punch, when they strike with that sword, and then also with the hit points, they're just able to soak up so much damage that it's makes them one of the better troops in the game. There's a builder hut on the bottom and a builder hut up top. The 2 archers, my favorite troops in the game, baby. The little girls in purple popping off on that builder hut. I figured they'd be able to kill that before anything else got up to them, and they indeed did. So excellent raid right there. I was very happy to pick up the 2 extra stars. Someone had already 1-starred that, I believe. I think someone went Hagen, and it turned out to not be the greatest raid. So getting the 3 stars was nice. Picking up 2 extra stars for my chamber. I'll show you guys my my achievements right here. I've got 3 stars on a ton of stuff. My Humiliator is getting there. I got 650 more Town Halls until I get to that. And then basically on the bottom, it's basic stuff. Get the Champion, which I haven't done. 250 Inferno Towers. That'll happen when I start doing different raids, not barching. I got 28 of them in barching, so that's not too bad. And then 157 out of 250 for expos. That's a lot of expos when you're barching. Basically, I only barch at this point, collecting resources. And then 145 out of 150 war stars. That should be coming up in the next, I would say, at least 2 wars. Typically, I'm good for between 2 and 5 stars, depending on who I attack first. If someone already attacked, I need to pick up a star. Basically, you're only getting 1 star, which sucks sometimes, but you do get a lot of loot. And then I've been raiding for loot too. The war loot's just been absolutely fantastic, getting almost a million at a pop if you win. So pretty decent junk. We got a lot of achievements done, like I said before. And then basically that is the video. Got a few upgrades going at the moment, like I showed you guys in the beginning. And after that, I'm gonna keep going on with my archer towers. I think that's kind of all I really got left. My archer towers and my air defenses, and once that's done, we're going to be plugging out these walls and then hopefully moving on up to Town Hall 10. Again, by the end of the year, might happen, might not happen, and we're going to play it by ear. I'm going to continue to rock and roll and see what we can, see how fast we can do it all. So thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. If you could drop a like, that would be fantastic. Also in the comment section, I want to do a wacky raid sooner than later this week. So leave me an army composition down there, and we'll have some free stuff for you guys for the winners who pick the closest percentage. All right, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.